lesson 69 in the creation of our school management system using Microsoft Excel and Word VBA with the Divorce IT Service Academy. Please, in this lesson, we are going to learn how to create the login user form for our school management system, and we are going to insert the various codes that can help our login user form to function well without any stress. The reason why we need to create this login user form is to restrict our system from unauthorized access. We want to set the system in such a way that only those who know the password and the username can be able to have access to the system. Only those using the system can be able to have access to the system using their own usernames and passwords. So we want to restrict the system from unauthorized access. So if you are meeting me for the first time, or if you are coming across this video for the first time, or even if you are meeting this channel for the first time, please make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell icon for all, so that when we upload a new video, you'll be able to get a notification and watch that particular video. So if you are meeting me for the first time, my name is Foster. Please make sure that you subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell icon for all. Make sure that you watch this particular video from the beginning to the end, as we upload the next video. That is going to be the final video on how to create a school management system using Microsoft Excel and Word VBA. So please don't miss any part of this lesson. If you are new to the channel, make sure that you search for the playlist on how to create a school management system and watch the lesson or the tutorials from lesson 1 up to the final lesson. We also have some other videos on the channel. Please make sure that you search for those playlists or those videos and watch them on this channel. The only thing that you can do as an appreciation on this channel is to share this video with your friends and family members to also watch, so that it will pop up for more audience or for more people to also benefit from. So without wasting much time, let's get started. Alright, because I have some little challenge with my school management system file, I'm just going to open this folder here. Then inside the folder, I'll right click inside, then I'll select new, then come to Microsoft Excel sheet. I'm going to set up a new sheet for this particular training. So let me just leave it like that. So press enter, then you double tap on that particular new sheet. You double tap on the new sheet like this, then you click on close here, you click on close here too. Then we come to the file button here, then we come to save as. Let's tap on save as. So we want to save it inside the school management system folder. So let's just double tap on the folder like that. So here we are going to change the name of the file here. But before we change the name of the file here, let's come to the bottom here, save as type. So let's click on the drop down here, then we select macro enabled workbook, Excel macro enabled workbook, because if you are not able to select that one, it means the system is not going to work for you. Alright, so let's just leave the extension there, then we clear the Microsoft Excel. So what we are going to do is that I'm going to name this one login, because I'm having challenge with my school management system file. I'm going to use the new sheet here or the new file here to show you how you can be able to create or design the login user form. So please, you are not facing any challenge with your file, so use the main school management system file that we have been using. So let me just name this one login. Good. I think we are good to go. So let me just click on save. Good. So let me just close this one here. So have you seen that we have 3 files here? We have the already existing school management system file, then the Microsoft Excel worksheet, and then the one that we choose, the macro enabled workbook for. So we are going to delete this one. let's delete the new Microsoft Excel worksheet. Good. So after you are done with that one, we only have to double tap on the login. That is the new file that I just created. So let's click on that one. Then we go to we go to developer. But before we go to the developer, let's change the name of the sheet 1 here to home. So it should be in caps, home, like that. So you just hit enter. Then we go to the developer here. Then we come to Visual Basic. You tap on it. Then we come to insert, because we are going to design a user form. When we click on the insert, then we click on user form. Good. So this is the user form that we have. So you can decide to enlarge it or you leave it the way it is. So let's try to expand the screen or to maximize the screen. Now let's come to the bottom here. Then let's left click and hold. Then we drag it small. We want to expand the user form a little bit. Good. So this is the toolbox that we are going to use. This is the toolbox. It contains the various tools that we are going to use to design this particular login user form. So please make sure that you pay attention to whatever we are coming to do here, so that you can be able to get a clear understanding of everything here. So let's just come to frame. Let's click on frame here as one of the tools that we can use to design this particular login user form. So tap on it, then you bring it here. So you left click and hold, then you drag it to wherever you want it to be for you, like this. Good. So now that we have the frame here, let's quickly go to labels. So let's click on the A icon here, or let's tap on the A icon. Then you bring it here, you left click and hold, then drag it like this, like this. So let's try to format this one here, or you Ctrl C to copy, then Ctrl V to paste like this. So we have the two labels here on this user form here. We are going to deal with only two labels, one for the user ID and one for the password. Then we will be dealing with two text boxes, the text box 1 for the user ID, then the text box 2 for the password. Then we are going to insert another button that is going to be the login button. That is the button that is going to help us to be able to log into the system without any challenge. So let's select all like this. Let's select the two buttons, then we come to view, then we come to property window. Good. So when we click on the property window, we'll be able to see the various properties that we have here, the various properties that we can use to design our user form. So let's come to special effect, then let's set it to sunken. Good. Sunken. Text align, then we come to align center. So is either you double tap or you come to the drop down here to select the alignment that you want to use for this particular label here. Okay, so the next thing that we are going to do is to come to font. We want to select a font for our user form. So let's search for Times New Roman. So we have the Times New Roman here. You tap on it. We want the text to be bold, so you select bold. Then we want to increase the font size to 9, like that. So when you are done with all those things, you see that there is a change here. Now let's select one of the labels here. Then we come to caption. As I said earlier, the first one is going to be user ID. User ID. Yes, that is going to be the name of the first label, user ID. Then the second label, you tap on it, then you come to caption like this. Then we change the name to password. We change, the caption to password. It's not name. We change the caption to password. Good. So now that we have these two labels here, let's try to give colors to the user form and then the frame. So what we are going to do is that we are going to the back color. We'll come to the back color here. You double tap on the back color, then you see this palette here. Click on palette. Then let's select something like green. I think the green is okay. I think it's okay. So let's come to the frame here. Then we go to back color again. The back color stands for background color. So we double tap on it like that. Then we come to the palette. Click on the palette. Then we select a color from here. So let's see how it is going to look like. Is this color okay? No, let's change it to a different color. Something like this. Can we change it again? Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. I think this color is okay. So now let's come to the caption here. Let's come to the caption. Let's change it to user form 4, or let's even clear it. Then we name it login form. Login form, like that. So that is going to be the caption of this particular user form. Then here we are going to change it. So you have to click inside the frame. Then we change the caption to enter login details. Enter login details. Enter login details, like this. Good. So that one too, we have to work on the font style, the font size, the font color, and everything. So let's select Times New Roman like this and make it bold. Then we change it to 14. We change the font size to 14. Good. Enter login details. Alright, so let's click inside the user form itself here. Let's click inside the user form. Then we come to the font. You double tap. Then we come to Times New Roman. Then we come to bold. The font style to bold. Then we increase that one to 14, like this. So we click on OK. Good. Okay, so now that we have the various background colors for the frame and the user form, the next thing that we are going to do is to insert our various text boxes. As I said earlier, we are going to deal with two text boxes. The text box 1 for user ID, then the text box 2 for password. So let's click on the text box icon here. Then we left click and hold and drag it to the last end, or drag it to wherever you want it to be for you, or where you think will be okay for you. Then the next thing that we are going to do is to Ctrl+C to copy, then Ctrl+V to paste that same text box. So it's going to be text box 2. Good. So we have the two text boxes here, but they are not going to work because we are yet to insert the various codes that can help these text boxes to be active. So the next thing that we are going to do is to insert our command button here. That is going to be the login button that can help us to have access to the system, or to log into the system after entering the user ID and the password. So let's quickly do that without wasting much time. So let's just tap on the command button icon, then we bring it to the bottom here. So you left click and hold, then drag it to wherever you think will be suitable for this particular purpose. So let's try to enlarge it a little bit. Good. So now that we are done with this one, what we are going to do is to come to view, come to Windows property, then we go to caption. So we are going to change that name there to login, like this, login. Then we want to change the font style. The Times New Roman is already existing there, the bold is already existing. Let's reduce the 14 to 10. I think 10 will do. So let's see how it will look like. Good. So we have it, the login. Now let's run. Let's click on run. Then we click on run user form. Then we see how this particular login form is going to look like. Have you seen how beautiful, how handsome the user form here is looking? Okay, so let's just click on this one to close it. We are going to do some other settings here. Let's try to adjust the password label here. Let's bring it down a little bit. Then we come to the text box 2. We bring that one to down a little bit. Then we come to test alignment. Let's see if we can do something there. Test alignment. Okay, the Times New Roman is already existing as the font style for the text box 2, and it is the same thing that is existing for the text box 1. So we are done designing, or we are done creating our login user form. So this is the simplest way that you can be able to create or design your login user form for the school management system that we are developing. Please, when I click on the login button here, you could see that it's not working because we are yet to insert the various codes that can help the system to respond whenever we click on the command button. So let's just close this one here and close this one too. Then we go to the codes that we are going to use for this particular training. So let me just close it and go to the VB codes that we are going to use for the login user form. So let me just open my codes here. I have them here already existing. So click on login button. So this particular code, I'm going to insert it for the login button. So let's Ctrl A to select everything, Ctrl C to copy. Then I'll quickly go to where I have that particular login user form. So let me go to Visual Basic, View, come to Project Explorer. Then you double tap on the user form. So here we are dealing with the login button first. So double tap on the login, then clear everything here. So Ctrl V to paste the code. So we have that code up and running there. Please don't forget to save your work. Ctrl S like this to save your work. Press and hold Ctrl on the keyboard. Then you press S to save your work. S as in school. Alright, so let's go to the codes again. Then we are going to copy the last one, that is going to be this workbook code. So Ctrl A to select everything, then Ctrl C to copy. We minimize it like this, minimize this one too. Then we come to the bottom here, Ctrl V to paste. So these are the codes that we are going to use for this particular login user form. But please, let's check something here. I actually prepared this code for user form 4. When we were dealing with the school management system user forms, we have 3 user forms, one for the teachers, one for the students, then one for fees payment. So as I'm using a different file for this, I have to change the name from user form 4 to user form 1. In your case, you are already dealing with the already existing school management system file. So what you need to do is to maintain the user form 4 there. But me, I'm going to change it to user form 1. Then you press and hold Ctrl on the keyboard. Then you press S as in school to save your work like this. Please save your work. So let's run this user form and let's see how it is going to respond. Let's see whether the user form is going to respond. But before we even go to that side, let's check something. Let's come to the codes here. Now, if user ID is equal to admin, then password is equal to 1000. So this is simply telling us that if you are able to enter this particular user ID here as admin in small letters, and you are able to enter this password here 1000, the system should be able to open for you. Then you should receive a login message here that login successful. So let's keep it in mind that the password that we have here is 1000, and then the user ID that we have here is admins. All right, so let me just run this form, enter the user ID and the password, then we see how the system is going to respond. So 1000, like that. So let's click on login. So please, have you seen it? So login successful, login successful. So this is how you create, or this is how you design the login user form for the school management system. So please take your time, go through the video, watch the video from the beginning to the end, don't skip any part. Let's meet in the final lesson on how to create our school management system using Microsoft Excel and Word VBA with the GeForce IT Service Academy. So in that final lesson, we are going to look at how we can be able to lock the various sheets inside the school management system so that nobody can be able to tamper with any of the sheets inside the school management system, so that you make yourself available to watch that final video or that final lesson on how to create a school management system using Microsoft Excel and Word VBA with the GeForce IT Service Academy. Please don't be stingy. Share the video with your friends. Drop your comments in the comment section. Like this video so that it can be able to pop up for more audience to also benefit from us on this channel. And don't forget that the next project is how to create a school-based assessment system. Do you want to miss that lesson? No.